Hello, hello. We are taking a deep dive into chakras, and specifically the chakras that we are activating in order to detach from the false matrix and to reclaim our sovereignty, and also to access the quantum infinite potential which is within our birthright. But one way that we definitely want to do this is through really cultivating on clearing certain chakras so that our perception is that of the infinite source creation that we truly are. And one of the chakras that has traditionally been under a lot of attack is the brow chakra, also known as the third eye chakra. Because one thing about kind of having to navigate life within the false matrix, it's had to mean us really limiting the perception of who we truly are and what our potential is. And a lot of that has been done through the manipulation of the third eye chakra and the pituitary gland. And so to reclaim ourselves and to truly embody who we are here to be, we want to definitely take a look at clearing our brow chakra. Now, our brow chakra is connected to our subconscious mind, and it represents clear perception, and it helps us to balance our logic and creativity. So it definitely has to do with making sure that we have balanced brain hemispheres. And when we do this, we're able to really reach that 0 point energy, which supports us with becoming quantum creators. Now, this chakra, when it's blocked, it leads to feeling really foggy-brained and overwhelmed. It leads to narrow-mindedness and an inability to see the big picture. So the brow chakra determines how we perceive reality, and it can become blocked or imbalanced if we get too focused on the past or too focused on the future. And it's connected to our eyes, our ears, our pituitary, and our pineal gland. And so a really great way to support with clearing and balancing this chakra is to really clear old karmic patterns in order to create from the present moment. And this actually means taking a look at our akashic records and detaching from the akashic records. Knowing that the akashic records is what we've been run off of while we've navigated the false matrix, but that's only one perception of reality. So it's been this kind of timekeeper where it's kept record over who we've been and what we've done and what we've learned in previous lifetimes, both on this planet and on other planets. However, in the quantum realm, the time is now. It's only now. And so even being attached to karmic patterns and the akashic records, even though this was typically viewed as being spiritual or a part of our spiritual development process, that's something that we're going to also have to clear and let go. There's actually some work that's emerging around something called the holographic record, which is actually a more expanded form of record keeping that's more connected to the actual cosmos as opposed to the closed system, the closed astral system that we've experienced for many, 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 many years. And so that might be something to look into, is looking into the holographic record, even knowing that there is something outside of the akashic records. And like as we continue to expand our perception, then our reality shifts as well. But I'm not saying don't look into the akashic records. I think it's a good part of spiritual development to see what's there, but just also understand that this area has been very much manipulated by the controllers of the false matrix. And some of the memories that you may have in your akashic records may not even be actually real or something that's actually happened. And so doing a really great quantum clearing of the akashic records is definitely going to be necessary as we connect in a deeper way to source consciousness. And one thing I want to say, just kind of going back to the brow chakra and clearing it, is focusing in on incorporating certain crystal healing modalities into your awareness would be really cool. So some to really think about would be sodalite. Also, lapis lazuli is a really great one. And working with blue diamond energy, the blue diamond ray, which is associated with the Sirius star system as well. This can really help with that clear perception and just kind of gaining a more balanced perception of the quantum nature of reality. And the idea is to remain balanced within this. A lot of times, third eye awakening has seemed like a scary thing of like, oh, if my third eye awakens too much, then how am I going to be able to function within this system? And to that, I would say, well, the system is shifting currently, and it's going to be the folks who have mastery over their levels of perception and have a clear third eye or brow chakra so that they can co-create their desired timelines. Those are going to be the folks that thrive within the new earth system. So we're reclaiming our sovereignty, we're reclaiming our narratives, and we're clearing our brow chakras. So if you found this message to be in any way helpful or beneficial, consider sharing it. And also consider joining the Patreon, where we go more in depth into these topics as it relates to talking about spirituality more from a quantum level. And so there's meditations and different lectures within the Patreon. And you can also check out my website if you're interested in doing some work with me one-on-one. And always remember that you are the key. Until next time, bye.